I'm live, guys. I'm live. I'm live, just like guys. I'm live. So lock in, stay focused, stream my music. Honestly, it's going to help you too. It's going to definitely help you. But you got to. You got to lock in. That's the only way it's going to work. Are you willing to lock in? Are you really willing to lock in? So I was talking to my other YouTube channel just a while ago, right before I got on this one. And I was just talking about how your time is running out. Your time is running out. It's going to be honey with you. Your time is running out. Um, and let me see. How to start. Blog, save. Your time is running out, guys. So I was just saying to my other subscribers, I said, I don't have time to waste. To I don't have time to piddle paddle around. Like I have to focus, I have to lock in. So I'm challenging everybody, even on this YouTube channel right here. This is my music channel, right? Lock in, stay focused. If you want to stream my music, you can. I just put that on the side. I'm gonna always put my link to my latest album in my description. I'm always going to do that. But it's time to lock in. It's time to lock in. You have to do away with all the distractions, all the excuses, and lock in. Are you really ready to be successful? Are you really ready to change your situation? Because some people are, some people are not. Like I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear why you can't do this, why you can't do that. It's people in world countries, right? That's blowing up like this because they're locked in, they're being consistent every single day. They're willing to put in time and energy into this YouTube space. It's over 100 million not subscribers. It's over 100 million YouTube accounts. Over 100 million, guys. Now, the ones that's consistent with it is less than that. But let's be honest, every single day, somebody's waking up and they're saying, oh, I want to be a YouTuber. Oh, I want to try this out. What makes you different? What makes your channel different? What makes you so cool? What makes you so influential that somebody wants to listen to you? What makes it so cool? What makes it so cool? What are you saying that a person really wants to check you out? Tell me. Tell me what makes it. What makes you that person? What makes you that guy? What makes you that girl? All right. So enough with that, man. You gotta lock in. You gotta stay focused. We all know that. But I'm gonna tell you a story. All right. So you can consider this story time. And I'm not gonna call his name out because he might not really be. He might not want his name out. But anyway, when I was in high school, I had a friend. His name was, we'll call him D. Right. So my friend D, he didn't really have too many friends, and his parents really didn't allow him to have too many people over his house. And the only reason why I was able to go to D house is because we believed in the same values. He was raised at the same values that my parents raised me on. So I was like one of two. He only had two people to go over there. It was me and this other guy. And I used to go to D house maybe like once or twice a month. That's about it. Cause my parents never let me overdo things. They never let me just overdo things. So I did things with moderation. So if I was to visit my friend, I wouldn't do it every single weekend. I would never do that. Once or twice a month. That was it. Now D's dad, he took a strong liking to me. and a big trust. He actually started to trust me and ended up trusting me, and we still have a good bond to this day. It's just of my decisions that I've made, I have to do other things now. Like I have priorities and responsibilities to handle. But D's dad did over 30 years in the military. He was in the military before D was born, right? And after he got out the military, he literally went overseas. Now, this all happened before D was born. By the time D was born, he was already overseas for like, I think like maybe 10 years, 10, 15 years. I think it was like 10 years. Yeah, about 10 years when he was born. So by the time D graduated from high school, D's dad was already he already did like 20 years. He already did like 20 some years overseas contracting. So he was making tax-free money and he was already getting benefits from the army. Okay? Make a long story short, D was always telling me, he was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm not going to college after high school, man. I'm going straight overseas. I'm doing contracting work. My dad already got me a good position. I just got to go over there. Phil, you should come with me." And he would say this to me literally at least 3 to 4 times a week. 3 to 4 times a week. All right. Just different times of the week. He will always say, "Hey, bro, you got to come overseas with me." And I would be like, "Yeah, bruh," but I wasn't thinking about that. I was not thinking about that. I was just thinking about being a famous rapper or a famous basketball player. That's all I was thinking about. I didn't know how I was gonna get there. I just knew that that's what I wanted to do. D was definitely focused and locked in on going overseas. And as soon as we graduated, he was the only person out of our class that went overseas. Now, we had a couple of people that joined the military, but he was the only person that went overseas. He didn't have to go to the military. He didn't have to join the military. He went overseas. D would hit me up he'll hit me up maybe two to three times out the week. Give me a call or a text. "Hey, bro, what's up, man? I'm just checking on you, bro. I'm overseas. I mean, I'm doing, he send pictures and everything like that." He said, "Bro, you need to get some. You got to get some of this money." Like he would send stacks. He would show stacks of money. Not he didn't send me no money, but show me stacks of money. Everything was tax free. Now, he was all locked in and going overseas, and I wasn't. Now, I did think about going overseas, but I never did commit to going overseas. Years and years passed by, guys. Years passed by. Our 10-year high school anniversary went by, right? He still let me know, "Hey, Phil, bro, it's not too late. I've already got 10 over here. I'm about to be a multimillionaire. I messed up some of the money like 5 years in, but nigga, I'm locked in now." Even still at that time, bro, I was not trying to hear nothing D was saying when it was coming from overseas. And at that point of time, I've already had my first child. D doesn't have any children. He doesn't have any children. D is literally locked in, guys. He's locked in. So, make a long story short, I got my son and everything, and I'm working. And at this time, my son's born. So now I'm in barber school. So I'm working, but at the end of the day, I'm struggling. Like I'm really struggling. And I'm not making no excuses or anything like that, but I'm working extra hard. D still giving, he's in contact with me, checking on me and everything. "Hey, bro, it's not too late. Come overseas." Even then, I still could have at that age, but I didn't. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, guys. D is a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. He's probably sitting on probably about 2 to 300 million dollars right now. And he's still overseas. He's still overseas, guys. He's still overseas. Next year, it'll make 20 years since he's been overseas. Now he comes home all the time. Well, I ain't gonna say all the time. He comes home every 3 months. Every 3 to 4 months, he'll come home for like 2 weeks, have a little vacation, and he head back. It'll be 20 years since D been overseas. 20 years. And he done stacked up to $200 million. 200 million. We the same age. We went in the same class. I used to go to his house, all the other stuff. His dad was telling me his dad is set. Now D is set. He don't have any children or anything. So whenever he do decide to have children, he is good when it comes to finances. He can get what he wants to. He can buy what he wants to. He can invest where he wants to and how he wants to because he made a smart decision and he was locked in and he chose to stay focused. Everybody else got off focus. Now, the people that I was hanging around, right? They ain't go nowhere. Two of them are dead, and the rest of them are locked up in jail, in prison. Now, I chose to stop hanging around those people, but I wasted so much time when I didn't have to, when I could have listened to positive advice. Guys, y'all can do the same thing. You don't have to wait that long. You don't have to wait that long. Now, D, he's not going to just do 20 years. He said he want to do 25 years. So he's still going to be over there for a little bit because he want to have passive income. He want to have passive income. So after he come home from overseas, anybody that he refers over there, he says that he still can get a paycheck from that. Guys, the whole point, the moral of this story is to lock in. Lock in, stay focused. Don't let anybody get you off focus because the time you get off focus, right? Boom, somebody's bypassing you. Somebody's bypassing you. Every day, somebody is trying to become a YouTuber. Every day, somebody's trying to get into the army. Every day, somebody's trying to get the job that you want. Are you willing to lock in? Are you willing to stay focused? Are you? Guys, I'm not going to talk your head off today. All right. If you're new to the channel and you love music and you want to listen to something new, I left my link in the description. So take a little bit of time and check out my music. And I'm about to leave it in the description right now as we speak. Okay. Take a little bit of time, listen to my music. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you dislike. Okay. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you dislike. Tell me what I can do to make the experience better for you as a listener. Okay. And I do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. I appreciate everybody who gives me that advice. Uh, what you say, the things that you say to me. Hold on right quick. The things that you say, the advice that you give me, I don't take it for granted. And I appreciate all of it. But until the next time, guys, the link is in the description below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe so you can stay notified. Until next time, guys, I'm out.